Welcome to the 2024 Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. We're your announcers for this year. My name is Michael Dwyer, and with me is Michelle Eberle. Hi, Michelle. I'm so glad to be down here on such a gorgeous day for this year's parade. How about you?
Yes, we have perfect weather today. And I just want to take a moment and thank you for being here, for announcing with me. Michael is a longtime Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce member. In fact, he is an ambassador and he leads a peer solution group with the chamber. On top of that, he is also the editor and publisher of Rochester Media, and he owns Rochester Writers as well. So I am excited to have your media experience here with us today.
Well, hopefully I can tap into that experience. And speaking of experience, you have 5 years with the Chamber, the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce. You're currently the marketing director, so you do a lot of this communication too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm normally behind the scenes, and so I am thrilled and honored, grateful, just so blessed to be here in front of the camera for the first time, and we'll see how today goes. It's going to be fabulous.
Everyone feels the same way. We're blessed to be here, and we can't be here without mentioning our sponsors of the parade. Our parade presenting sponsors this year is Herskin Law Group, Genesis Credit Union, and Sarah Ford Buick GMC of Rochester Hills right up the street. Also, we have the Santa banner sponsors from the DTE Foundation and Fraza.
Absolutely. You'll hear more about each of these sponsors, especially our presenting sponsors, as we look at different parade entries coming down the street. So just want to throw that out there. But we also want to thank our Snowflake Shuttle sponsors for providing free transportation downtown to Rochester here.
Yeah, they're a big help.
Absolutely. They are Schreiber Advisors and VO Med Spa.
Also, the Santa's Reindeer warm-up sponsors, they're over at Stony Creek High School. This is where everything's getting started today. Brain Balance of Rochester Hills, Hawaii Fluid Art, Judson Center, and Oakland Youth Orchestra are those Santa Reindeer warm-up sponsors.
The next sponsors we have are really exciting. They will be in front of the marching bands that you hear playing the Christmas hits and tunes down the street. They are Bellbrook Senior Community, Endo USA, Grant's Pizza, Matina Kenton Gibbons, Pixley Funeral Home, Ray Lighting Center, Rochester Conservatory, and Steel Insurance Agency with Farm Bureau.
It's wonderful to have all of these team sponsors from around the greater Rochester area. What's nice is that some of them are businesses that have been around here for years and years and years, and some are brand new, jumping right into the holiday spirit and helping all of this happen each and every year, and particularly this year.
Yes, we are so grateful to all of our sponsors, and especially our presenting sponsors as well. Take a look at the crowd out here. It is so festive and exciting to see everyone dressed up in their holiday best. We have a lot of Santa hats, balloons, reindeer antlers. It is just so exciting. Oh, that is so cute. I think I even saw a snow princess out in the crowd earlier.
I'm sure you did. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. And from our perspective, we see hundreds, but there's thousands lining Main Street, all the way from Stony Creek High School and Tinkin and Main Street, all the way down through 2nd or 3rd. We're here at 4th and Main, and it's a gorgeous day. After a couple years of having not the best weather, we are super blessed with the sunshine and 45-degree temperatures, all kinds of people out there. I'm really excited about seeing the whole parade and concluding it with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yes, that is always the best part. The highlight of the parade is Santa and Mrs. Claus coming down on that float, graciously donated from Bourdain's Nursery. We'll talk more about that, but I would love to highlight the people out there who are volunteering, all the hard work it takes behind the scenes to make this parade possible. The Rochester Regional Chamber Foundation hosts this parade every year, and so graciously works with our 3 communities, Rochester City, Rochester Hills, and Oakland Township, to bring this together on top of having multiple meetings with law enforcement personnel as well as medical professionals to make sure that we are having a really fun, safe parade. And we just want to thank everyone for participating in the work that goes on behind the scenes today.
From the volunteers to the spectators to all of the people driving floats, there's a ton of logistics that go into this. And besides just those three communities, we've got so many communities that call Rochester their hometown. The surrounding communities put in floats. We've got marching bands all the way as far as Memphis, Michigan. It's going to be a wonderful day with the sights and sounds and the activity of Christmas in the holiday season.
Absolutely. Well, we will get into more of our parade entries and what's to come very shortly. We are excited to be here, and thank you so much for joining us today. Let's check out our first entry here, the Rochester Police Oakland County Sheriff Color Guard. They're here to lead off the parade. Representing Rochester Police Department is Chief George Rohib, and representing the Oakland County Sheriffs is Captain Russ Yiser of the Rochester Hills Substation. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Rochester Police and Oakland County Sheriff. Coming up is the Color Guard, but I think we got a little bit of time. They're spaced out here a bit. We want to, again, thank all of our first responders and the police department, the fire department, emergency workers, keeping all of us on top of things.
Yes, here we have the cars from Oakland County Sheriff, and there are several law enforcement volunteers out here helping to keep us safe, and we thank you so much for your services. Give them a big wave and shout out.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. They got some fancy vehicles. We got a big gap here before the next set comes through, so I want to remind everybody we want to thank those presenting sponsors.
Absolutely.
Erskine, Genesis, and
Sarah Ford, Rochester Hills Buick GMC. Without these three presenting sponsors, we would not be here today. We are so grateful to Erskine Law and Genesis Credit Union, as well as Sarah Ford Buick GMC of Rochester Hills. What do we have coming up here?
Well, I think we're headed into the World War II veterans, yeah. Marchers are from the Veteran Foreign Wars, VFW, and American Legion, with vehicles representing past wars. So you'll see some classic Army vehicles. Those are fantastic, in good condition. Veterans are wearing the correct uniforms and carrying the gear of soldiers to that specific era. So we always want to pay tribute and honor to our veterans.
Absolutely.
And they're saying hello to the crowd there, and the kids are all excited to see our veterans and saying hello to everybody. Great views of downtown Rochester.
I tell you what, these trucks are super cool, and you don't get to see them often. So to have them here in the parade today is very exciting. I know this is typically a kid's favorite entry with all the cool Army trucks and military gear they have coming down here. And we're just so thankful to have them a part of our parade today.
Yeah, keep waving at those veterans and our the service workers that keep this country and you safe. Those are some fun vehicles. We can hear some of the horns going off from those vehicles as they pass the stage here at 4th and Main in downtown Rochester.
What's really cool is we can see some history here of our country and the different military vehicles happening, how they transform from like that Jeep-looking buggy to more of a Hummer, and then we have some big old Army trucks here. I'm not sure, but they are so fun to see.
Yeah, they didn't give us a list of the exact names. I think Jeep buggy thing is not the correct military term, but they'll forgive us on that.
Next up, we have Scouting America following behind our World War II veterans. The Scouting America serves youth from ages 5 to 18. They are carrying a 20-foot by 30-foot American flag. How cool is that?
Yeah, Scouting America is always looking for new youth and adult members, so check them out. Of course, we know them traditionally as the Boy Scouts, but it's now Scouting America. Thank you to all of those volunteers with Scouting America for carrying the flag. Scouts enjoy many activities throughout the year, including camping, service projects, and of course parades like this one, the Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade 2024 version.
Ooh, you hear those sirens coming up. Right behind them is the Oakland County Sheriff's Department coming in on those motorcycles, doing some cool circles out there.
They're ready to go, I think, in case of a call of some speeder down Main Street. That's not going to happen today. The roads are closed off, but they're showing you these fancy, I'm sure those are Harleys, aren't they? Does anybody know for sure?
I'm not sure, but they're doing some cool tricks out there for you. They have the lights going. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone.
Oakland County Sheriff's Department. And this is the Oakland County Sheriff's Color Guard leading. Oakland County Sheriff's Department is led by Sheriff Michael Bouchard. He's going to be, I think, in the car following them. So we're looking at our Color Guard, followed by the Equestrian Mounted Police.
This is one of the largest full-service law enforcement agency in the country. This Oakland County Sheriff's Department services over 343,000 residents and has contracts with 15 different communities. The dive and rescue team oversees over 450 inland lakes in the county. Thank you so much for what you do. Give them a nice wave as they go by.
And here's Sheriff Michael Bouchard. Hello, Sheriff.
Again, we have that dive and rescue team that is so important in our area because of all the water that we have around.
Yeah, did you know we had 450 inland lakes just in the county?
No
I did
idea.
not. So a much needed service.
Yes. And check it out, they're coming up on the ATVs and squad cars now.
Oh, coming up is State Senator Michael Weber. Senator Weber was elected to the Michigan State Senate in 2022. He represents the 9th District. He's been a resident of the Rochester area for over 30 years. Walking with the senator is his wife Julia and son James. Also, Michael Weber does a lot for the community. He is on the board of Dutton Farm. And a little fun fact, he was one of 40 under 40 back in 2013.
Wow, that is a great accomplishment. Everybody give a big hello to our state senator, Michael Weber, and family.
Local people might know him as sitting on City Council, Rochester Hills City Council, for 7 years. 3 of those as Vice President. Hello, Senator Michael Weber.
Behind him, we have State Representative Mark Tisdale in the vehicle with the bow here. Mark Tisdale was reelected in November of 2024 to his 3rd term in the Michigan House of Representatives. Mark Tisdale served 8 years on the Rochester Hills City Council and 4 years as president. He is active in our community and serves on numerous boards. Thank you, State Representative Mark Tisdale.
And he has an amazing voice. Have you heard him sing?
Yes, he does have a special talent for singing.
Yes. Next up, Oakland County Commissioner Brendan Johnson. Hello, Brendan Johnson. Brendan is proud to serve the Oakland County Commissioner District number 4. He's a lifelong resident of Rochester, and he's the youngest elected county level from Southeast Michigan.
That is quite the achievement. Congratulations,
He wants
Brendan
to wish
Johnson.
everybody a Merry Christmas, so let's wish him a Merry Christmas.
Thanks for coming out today. Here we have the 52nd 3rd District Court judges walking down the road. Marching today is the Honorable Lisa Azadorian, Nancy Karniak, and Laura Polizzi.
I know that driver. Thank you, ladies.
The 52nd 3rd District Court serves over 11 communities, and the judges always take time to participate in the Rochester area hometown Christmas parade. Thank you so much.
And then that nice Jeep Rubicon is the mayor of Rochester, Nancy Salvia.
She is the newly elected mayor of Rochester and is accompanied by her husband, Joe, aka the first gentleman of Rochester, and her family. Her father-in-law, Joe Salvia, Dolores Salvia, and niece, Rebecca.
Jumping right up to Rochester Hills City Council. That's Rochester City Council.
Yes, the Rochester City Council. We have Mayor Pro Tem Stuart Bixson, Christian Hauser, Debbie Jones, Sarah King, Steve Sage, and Marilyn Trent marching down the street there. Give them a round of applause
Thank
for
you,
all
ladies
that they
and
do.
gentlemen. Yeah.
Up next, we have officials from our sister community, Rochester Hills, Mayor Barnett. Mayor Barnett is the longest serving mayor in the history of the city of Rochester Hills.
And as a resident of Rochester Hills, I know that he's done a lot for the community. We want to thank Mayor Barnett. Mayor Barnett, I think he gets taller and better looking every year.
His administration has received numerous local, national, and international recognition for innovation, fiscal responsibility, and environmental leadership. Behind them, we have the City of Rochester Hills City Council.
Yeah, they are rocking it. We've got the president of this Rochester Hills City Council, Ryan Deal, vice president, Jason Carlock. David Blair is in there, Carol Moreland, Teresa Mangoli, Marvy Neubauer, and David Walker is walking.
They are joined by the Rochester Hills Youth Council with representatives from local high schools.
Thank you, everybody. And here's the LED truck. Thank you to Ray and Venture Graphics for providing the LED trucks. They have been sponsors of the parade. You can watch all of the presenting sponsors and other sponsors scrolling on that. Thank you. And the Grand Marshal.
Along with the Grand Marshal is the Oakland University men's basketball team. Give it up for these guys, these hardworking athletes and students. We have the Grand Marshal, Coach Campy, up there in the vehicle, and we are just so honored to have them.
He's waving. He's in the white. Greg Campy waving. Thank you. This is his 41st season, and he's just reached his 700th career.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
What's even cool is that he has coached 6 NBA players and mentored 13 all-district players since 2009. He's also been inducted to the American Basketball Hall of Fame, and we are so grateful to have him here in our community.
And now our presenting sponsor, one of our presenting sponsors, Genesis Credit Union. The elves have gone wild at Santa's Castle. Elves are throwing a disco party while Santa is away. Check out how Genesis committed to the community. They are cute in their red and white.
That is a fun float. Check it out. We have elves, reindeer. This is so exciting. Genesis, you rock. Thank you for always being a presenting sponsor for the Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. Their team is always ready to help with any of your financial needs.
Yeah, check them out. They do a wonderful job. As well as our other presenting sponsor, Sarah Ford Buick GMC. They are a proud sponsor of this year's Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade and other events throughout the year. Check them out. That is a nice float. They have a large inventory of new Ford, Buick, and GMCs. Many pre-owned as well, so you can pick up a used vehicle.
We want to also thank our other third presenting sponsor, Erskine Law Group. Welcome as a new sponsor to the Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. They are located in Rochester, where technology and tradition converge. Thank you for all you do.
Yeah, they don't have a float, but we wanted to make sure we thanked them. Here's our marching reindeer sponsors, presented by the Stony Creek High School Marching Band. Let's take a listen. Stony Creek High School Marching Band, sponsored by Pixley Funeral Home, located in Rochester for 125 years. They do funeral and memorial services, as well as they just remodeled, so check them out. Endo USA, also one of the sponsors for the marching band. High-focused generic pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, thank you so much for sponsoring our Stony Creek High School Band. Here we have Vibe Dance Academy. Let's see it, ladies. Oh, and gentlemen. Yes, I love a good performance and show. Vibe Dance Academy is owned by Lisa Krantz for over 24 years. They are located in the heart of downtown off 2nd Street. Vibe students are eager to learn, supportive of one another, respectful, motivated, and that is the best we can ask for. Way to go, ladies.
Nice colors, very colorful. That Stony Creek Marching Band that we just saw, there was 129 members there. And they've received straight superior ratings for a while. And they performed at Jimmy John Stadium. So.
Awesome. Here,
Next.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Girl Scouts of Meadowbrook Elementary. Girls from kindergarten through 5th grade. Hey, ladies. There's 6 troops marching today. They've worked with the OPC and the Oakland County Animal Shelter, and they're currently preparing for a trip to Mac. And we're not quite sure what that means.
Mackinac, perhaps.
Mackinac Island.
Ladies, we are so excited to have you here. Give a big shout out to our Girl Scouts of Meadowbrook Elementary, everyone.
And of course, coming up is another Girl Scout troop. We've got lots of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts here today. This is Girl Scout Troop 78150. There's daisies and brownies representing 4 elementary schools in the Chippewa Valley School District. Girls are encouraged to be leaders. This is their first time at the parade, so thank you.
Let's go, girls. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here. We hope you're having so much fun out there.
There's a note here that they're looking forward to cookie season. Who isn't?
Oh, absolutely. Girl Scout cookies are the best. Be sure to reach out and support our local students and leaders of the future.
Next up is Sit Mean Sit dog training and Go Team Therapy dogs. You can see all of those cute guys and gals out there on 4 legs. They're dressed to impress, and they're well trained.
This is one of my favorite entries. I always love seeing the puppies out, the pooches. Look at, we got some in Christmas onesies, in a tutu. This is so exciting. The Go Team Therapy dogs are always looking to recruit more therapy teams if you are interested. Sit Means Sit offers a no-cost consultation to learn what program is best for the customer. If you are looking to train your dog to become a therapy dog, Sit Means Sit would love to partner with you. Good job. Look at those good boys and girls sitting so nice with all the noise going on.
Yeah, that's amazing. And when it comes to dog training, part of it is training the dogs and part of it is training the owners, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And these dogs are not distracted. They're focused on their owners. And see them run. It is so cool to see how well-behaved these animals are.
The last one is ready for the slopes with those ski goggles.
What a cutie, what a happy dog there. Thank you so much, Sit Means Sit Dog Training.
Okay, next up, Two Men and a Truck. Two Men and a Truck are movers who care. They are a national company and started in Michigan over 25 years ago. They are proud to share a 97% customer referral rate, and they proudly bring peace of mind to the Rochester community when it comes to moving. Those are cute little outfits for Two Men and a Truck.
Oh my goodness, we have the mascot coming down here. Everyone give a big cheer. They're moving the Christmas presents, helping Santa out. We are so grateful. Oh, and check out the little guy in the truck. Give him a big wave. Merry Christmas, Two Men and a Truck. Movers who care. Next up, we have Rochester Avon Historical Society in the decorated vehicle. Their mission is to promote the interest and bring together people for history and the preservation of it. The understanding of history in our community is fundamental. Thank you so much.
Next up, the Raptors. That's the Rochester Area Youth Cycling. Hi, Team Raptors. Rochester Cycling is focused on getting kids and families outdoors on bikes, and what better way to do it than in the Rochester Parade.
There are over 100 kids participating in these clubs and race teams. And this year, numerous individuals were awarded state champs.
Go Team Raptors. Satya Sai Center of Detroit coming up next year. They practice human values of love, peace, nonviolence, right conduct, and truth, serving the community by organizing free food services, blood donations, free medical camps, and tutoring. Their mantra is love all, serve all. Thank you for spreading the holiday cheer of doing the right thing today.
They have amazing signs. Their group is awesome, all decorated and enthusiastic. We appreciate you and for coming out today. Merry Christmas.
Satya Sai Center of Detroit Metro. Sarah Christensen Team Keller Williams is coming up. I think you can see that 1956 pink and white Buick Century car decorated for the holiday season. The Christensen team with Keller Williams dates back many generations with businesses in downtown and a horse farm at Adams and Hamlin. I didn't know there was one there, did you?
No.
Not anymore. They are involved with many local nonprofits. They do business in the Rochester area with a heart of service. The Christensen team looks forward to serving all your needs, all your real estate needs, that is. That is a gorgeous car. Thank you for bringing it out to the parade.
Following behind them with the T-Rex and clowns, our infamous clowns, the Rochester Fire Department. They have been serving the city of Rochester since 1895.
Wow, those dinosaurs out there? You know what reindeer dinosaurs fear the most? Comet.
That is a good one, Comet. The fire department clowns first made their appearance in the parade over 70 years ago. Men and women of the department provide both fire and EMS services. Thank you so much for all you do, Rochester Fire Department.
I know you said that. 70 years ago, they made their first appearance, the Clowns.
Yeah, the Rochester area hometown Christmas parade is over 70 years old
Oh, thank you, guys.
and still going strong. Oh, check it out. We have the Grinch and Dalmatian up in the basket of the truck, along with some puppets hanging out the window in the back with a few clowns.
There's only 101 of those, so it's glad that we got one here today. All the kids love the clowns. Even the puppy dogs love the clowns. Well, the Goodison Scouting Committee is next up here. Goodison Scouting Committee and the Cub Scout Pack 106 embrace the spirit of community Christmas with a festive twist on the float of a Christmas camping adventure. Yes, they love camping.
It's always important to get outside in nature, and a lot of times you make such great lasting memories over a campfire. The Goodison Scouting Committee supports local youth through activities centered around leadership, respect, inclusion, and community.
They aim to help youth development with meaningful friendships and learn life skills. Good to start doing that at an early age. Thank you.
Wow, check out their float. They have a tent and a Christmas tree decorated. They are all set to go camping.
Ms. Senior Michigan 2024 Queen Sharon K. Burnt waving hello, Queen.
Miss Senior Michigan organizes an annual pageant every year in July at the OPC. She also celebrates the artistic talents, dignity, and intelligence of all senior women. Oh, up next we have Vitality Dance Club at Oakland University. Give these ladies a round of applause.
Vitality Dance Club is a recreational and competitive dance group at Oakland University. They got a spring showcase coming up. So check that out, where all of the members perform their own pieces. They placed first in jazz and hip hop in their last competition. Brownie Troop 77698. Hello.
Woo! They love their community. Their troop is made up of second graders who love their school, and they like to take field trips and do crafts. Way to go, ladies. Following behind them, we have the Girl Scouts of Hugger Elementary. The Girl Scouts from Hugger Elementary, their goal is to help others whenever they can. That is amazing, ladies. They love to learn new things and spread kindness, which is so important and necessary for our children at school these days. They love being good friends and having fun. Thank you, ladies, for your leadership.
Yeah, Girl Scouts of Hugger Elementary.
Coming down the road here, we have bands, but sponsoring the Memphis High School Marching Band is our marching reindeer sponsors, the Rochester Conservatory and Ray Lighting Centers.
Yeah, the Rochester Conservatory is pleased to offer unique musical experiences, private music lessons, group classes, and Ray Lighting, of course, is located in Sterling Heights. They are ALL certified and a family-owned business. Let's take a listen to
our Memphis Marching Yellow Jackets Band. Check them out. This small but mighty band is composed of 60 members led by Joshua East and senior drum major Noah Goodwin.
They are the pride of Memphis, 60 band members. Wow. They are awarded #1 small band in the state of Michigan.
Give them a round of applause.
Welcome to downtown Rochester, Memphis.
Following them, we have the high school float winners. Our first place high school float winners are Rochester United Varsity Hockey.
Rochester United Varsity Hockey is comprised of students from Adams and Rochester high schools. The boys engage in many community events throughout the year. They work hard to be student athletes and maintain good grades. This float is comprised of a tree made from hockey sticks and a net for the fireplace, along with presents from Santa.
Thanks for all your hard work, young gents. We hope to see you again next year, and congratulations on that first place float.
And speaking of men, here's some college hunks that moving junk and moving. College hunks hauling junk and moving always take time to participate in the parade. Thank you for that. They provide junk removal and moving. They offer free estimates, and they donate 2 meals to every job to the U.S. Hunger and regularly donate to Habitat for Humanity.
The next vehicle we see is River Oaks Senior Living. Welcome them. They are from downtown Rochester, right next to the Royal Park Hotel. Managers are marching while residents are riding in the van. Ooh, this is a beautiful group right here. Girl Scout Troop 77130 from Utica Schools. Give them a round of applause. We have brownies, juniors, and cadets. They are collecting hats, mittens, and socks for their community project. Way to go, ladies. Ooh, moving fast, we have our Stars Equestrian Center, a nonprofit therapeutic horseback riding program. Their mission is to use horses to meet the needs of the community regardless of their abilities. How cool is that? I love seeing creative ways to increase inclusivity in our community and beyond.
Yeah, their 2024 star student, Briella Strobel, is from Rochester, and they are always looking for sponsors and volunteers on their 20-acre farm.
Oh, check out the little ponies behind them. I'm not sure if they're donkeys or ponies, but those are so cute, following along our big horses with bows and ribbons. Thank you so much for being here today.
Coming down the street is the OPEIU Local 40. That's hard to say, isn't it?
It is a mouthful.
Celebrating our compassionate heroes and our nurses from Henry Ford Providence Hospital. Gathering in a festive spirit, let's cheer for the unwavering commitment of keeping us healthy. Thanks to all our nurses and medical professionals from across Macomb, Oakland counties, and really the world.
Here we have Chandler Park Academy School District Band coming down the road. Thank you to our marching reindeer sponsors, Grant's Pizza, for sponsoring the Chandler Park Academy Marching Band. Let's take a listen. Give them a big Rochester cheer. This 70 band members are led by Charles Thomas Sr. The Sonic Blue Marching Eagles consist of 6th through 12th grade students. They are attending the 2025 Mardi Gras Parade in Louisiana. Congratulations, Chandler Park Academy School District Band. Way to go.
That's a lot of fun.
And again, they are sponsored by Grant's Pizza, delivering bliss to your door. The culture is hospitality, and Grant's Pizza is very involved in the Rochester community.
And following them is Radine's Dancing Stars Studio. Here they come dancing down Main Street. Radine's Dancing Stars Studio have brought their Palm All-Star team under the direction of Laura Cochran. Hello, team. Celebrating 30 years as a top dance studio in Macomb, Michigan, their professional, fun, and positive learning environment has dancers of all ages, and we welcome them to downtown Rochester.
Let's take a look and see what these ladies are bringing today. It is getting pretty warm out there. How fun.
Ratings Dance Star Studio and their pom team.
I love the bubble braids, gals. So cute. Give them a big round of applause.
The United Shore Professional Baseball League is coming down now. They are a professional baseball league, independent, professional.
You can see the mascots hiding there. We have Lancelot for the Utica Unicorns, Buzz for the Birmingham Bluefield Beavers, and Ribby for the Eastside Diamond Hoppers, as well as Wooly, the Westside Woolly Mammoths. The opening day for the Jimmy John's United Shore Professional Baseball League is May 16th. Mark it on your calendars.
Gotta love local baseball, AAA teams.
They always have such fun nights with different themes.
The OPC Social and Activity Center, we just call it the OPC here in Rochester. They believe that any age is just a number. And by keeping your mind and body active, you'll have a more productive life. In 2023, the OPC Nutritional Department prepared, served, and delivered over 112,000 meals.
Wow, that is amazing. Give them a round of applause for serving our community and beyond.
They have enrichment and arts programs, fitness and aquatics, and tons of people did those.
Oh, you can hear following right up behind them is the Rochester Hills Fire Department. Their mission to protect and preserve life, property, and the environment through a highly trained and dedicated team. The department is led by Chief Todd Gary and Assistant Chief Bill Cook. Thank you so much, gentlemen. There are 5 stations around the city of Rochester Hills, and you just saw 2021 Pumper Engine number 4 participating today.
The Rochester Rotary Club is making their way down Main Street. The club celebrated its 70th anniversary this past September. Over 100 members who live and work in the area. They raise over $100,000 to support initiatives aiming to make the world a better place. They support youth groups in 4 local high schools and offer scholarships to local area senior high school students.
Here we see the Holy Family St. Andrew's Church and Knights of Columbus all coming together to support our parade today. Thank you so much. The Holy Family Regional School Open House is Sunday, January 26th. In fact, the St. Andrew's Church serves over 4,000 households in the Rochester area, and the Knights of the Columbus are looking for Catholic men to become members.
Holy Family St. Andrew's Church and the Knights of Columbus.
Here we have our youth first place float. Give them a round of applause. Holy Family for all their hard work. Look, we have a cute little manger scene going on with the kids. I see 3 wise men. Oh, and a big Merry Christmas back to you. Check out those angels. Oh, those kids are so thrilled and happy to be here.
Merry
we hope
Christmas.
You're staying warm.
Next up is, I believe...
Mrs. Worldwide.
Yeah, Dr. Laura Gantney. She's a former Mrs. Michigan. She was crowned Ms. Worldwide in 2024. And she was awarded the Hometown Health Hero from the state of Michigan for her dedication in helping others.
Right behind her is the Rochester United High School Robotics Team, representing Adams, Rochester, and Stony Creek students. The robots are designed and built and programmed by our local high school students. And they are always looking for volunteers and mentors to share their professional knowledge.
Shannon Irish Dance Academy coming our way. They're located in Rochester Hills. They perpetuate the traditions and culture of Ireland. The school teaches beginners to world-level championship dancers. We're going to see that in just a moment. Provides it all while instilling self-confidence, teamwork, and respect. Let's hear it for the dancers at Shannon Irish Dance Academy.
I think it's different this year. They have a little team performing with their instruments while our dancers are preparing for their next move here. This is pretty awesome. I've not seen this before. Live music from our dancers. This is so exciting. Let's give them a round of applause. Start clapping to the beat. Those are some amazing kicks, ladies. Wow. Thank you so much for being here today. Oh, here's one of my favorites, another dog group. We have Wagon Wash Rochester, brand new. This is the newest pet store in our community. They are locally owned and operated, and they are so excited to be here today. They offer full-service dog grooming and self-wash services. They also supply dog, cat, and food treats. Check out their beautiful pooches out there. I see a Great Dane. Those are fun. Oh my goodness.
They got some coupons going out in local circulars. Make sure you check your mailbox. It's a great new place, Wagon Wash of Rochester. The Northtown Primary Care is coming up next here with their float. Just check out that float. They've been a member of the community for over 30 years.
Wow, you can see there's even a turkey on their float. We're having a little Thanksgiving representation here. What's up, turkey? Gobble, gobble.
Maybe he was one of the ones pardoned this year.
Oh, yeah, here we go. They're grooving up there on that float. It is awesome. Look at, we got snowmen and Christmas trees and stars. Jolly docks with a few blocks.
Yeah, they pride themselves in treating everyone like family. That's the Northtown Primary Care.
Here we have our Delta Kelly Junior Girl Scout Troop 7726. This is a 4th grade junior troop from Delta Kelly Elementary School in Rochester Hills. Following them, we also have Girl Scout troops from Longmeadow Elementary. They are made up of daisies, brownies, and juniors. Give them a round of applause. The Girl Scouts work on activities to promote good character and services.
More puppy dogs from the Leader Dogs for the Blind. Leader Dogs for the Blind have provided more than 17,000 clients with dogs. That's a big deal. All services are free to the clients, including training, meals, and travel to the Leader Dog campus right here in Rochester, Rochester Hills. They offer guide dog training, orientation, mobility training, and a teen summer camp. Breeds and raisers of all dogs. They are always looking for puppy raisers. No experience needed. Wouldn't you like to raise a puppy?
Right behind them, we have a local staple in our community, Goldfish Swim School of Rochester. They're bringing the bubbles and the heat with a tropical themed float. They strive to help children learn to swim in a safe environment. It's tropical with a summer feel all year round at the 90-degree Goldfish Pool.
I bet they're in a hurry to get back there.
I would be too. They strive to teach children the life-saving skills of swimming to prevent drownings in our community. Thank you so much for all you do. Goldfish Swim School.
I want to remind you you're tuned into the Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. I'm Michael Dwyer, and this is Michelle Eberly. Next up is Level Up Aerobics and Dance. Acrobatics and dance in that Rubicon.
They are located within the Rochester Avon Recreational Authority. Their team is committed to providing our community with high-level acrobatics and dance training. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Handstands and everything. Give them a round of applause.
You can do that.
Registration for recital class is currently open.
The Rochester Avon Recreational Basketball.
We have a rec league here for Rochester, Rochester Hills, and Oakland Township. 2025 programming is now out with over 300 activities. Please check out RARA. Check it out. I love the sports jerseys, guys.
Well, our marching reindeer sponsors are now coming with the Rochester High School Marching Band. We want to thank Matina, Kent, and Gibbons, as well as Bellbrook Senior Communities. Matina, Kent, and Gibbons have locations in Rochester and Lapeer. They specialize in business audits for individuals, large and small businesses. They are a proud member of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce. And Bellbrook Senior Communities are located in Rochester Hills. Elevate your lifestyle in our senior community. They also are a member of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Our 146 members of the Rochester High School Marching Band are wearing their blue and white uniforms led by Dave Urig. Let's take a listen.
The largest band here today, Rochester High School Marching Band.
Referred to as Rochester's first and finest. Give them a round of applause. They will perform in Chicago in 2025. Way to go, students.
Mrs. Michigan and Miss Michigan are next. Ann Baldwin is the 2024 Mrs. Michigan America, and Bailey Staff is the 2024 Miss Michigan for America Strong. It's the oldest pageant organization for married women. They promote female empowerment and the many hats that women have to wear. Let's hear it for Ann and Bailey. They are proud to represent the women of Michigan.
Speaking of women, we have a locally owned baker, KK Sourdough and Sweets. Katie Dwyer is owner and baker of this KK Sourdough and Sweets, a cottage micro bakery specializing in all organic ingredients. She wants the community to know that eating healthy isn't always hard and not always more expensive. Thank you, Katie, for coming out today.
A Auto Point Collision is coming down the road. Full service collision and mechanical service center. They're family owned. They've been in the community for 40 years. They got free loaners to customers. They've been active with the Tunnel to Towers organization, Dutton Farms, Neighborhood House, Rochester Eagles, and the Rochester Moose.
Oh my goodness, check out poor Rudolph pulling that great big sled for the Grinch. He is, it is Max, our reindeer.
Max,
Give him a cheer.
yeah.
Go, Max, go.
All the walkers are dressed as Whovian characters, or Whoville characters. Whovian is Doctor Who. Whoville is the Grinch.
Merry Christmas. Bah humbug, Mr. Grinch. Up next, we have a really cool float from First State Bank. Rock your finances.
They just celebrated 107 years this year, locally owned and operated. They're having a blast up there. Their motto is, when communities thrive, we thrive.
and they are a proud lead partner of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce and Chamber Foundation. Thank you so much, First State Bank, for investing in your community. Give them a round of applause.
Oakland Township Fire Department's on its way in combination with 2 different fire stations.
The Oakland Township Fire Department is led by Fire Chief Paul Strelchek.
They provide all the 911 services in Oakland Township and mutual aid to surrounding communities. The Rochester City Hills Department of Public Services is showing off their big plow truck.
Filled with employees and their families, the students had painted the snowplow as part of the Paint the Plow event. The DPS has 75 employees that take care of the City of Rochester Hills infrastructure. And DPS takes care of 300 vehicles and equipment for the city. Thank you so much for keeping operations going around here.
And if you need a painter, think of that one painter. They're new to the Troy Rochester area, commercial and residential painting. They offer 18 different services and pride themselves in quality communication and a 3-year warranty. That one painter, thank you for being part of the Rochester area hometown Christmas parade.
New to the community, but already jumping into everything that we offer. Thank you again for joining us. Next up, we have the First Congregational Church of Rochester. This particular float was the choice of best for our Grand Marshal. He said he liked this one best. Coach Greg Campy, again, was our Grand Marshal. Thank you again so much.
Yeah, it's a big deal. The Grand Marshal winner, First Congregational Church of Rochester. Always heartfelt and genuine. They welcome all, safe and affirming faith that believe all people are loved, making great strides to raise awareness for positive change and for helping people experiencing homelessness. Thank you, First Congregational Church of Rochester.
Let's check out this float. It is our downtown with our local businesses. Wow, look at that artistic talent. And the businesses are, of course, covered in the Christmas lights. What a beautiful float. Thank you so much. Here is one of my favorite, the Ladies of North Oakland Dance Company.
They are founded by Rochester High School alum Becky Young. They are involved in the community through charity fundraisers and performances. They are the only studio in Oakland County that is certified in youth protection and advocated dance. North Oakland Dance Company is more than a studio, it is family.
Let's check out what they're bringing today. This is fire, ladies.
Red and white palms, shaking. Wearing black and white. You guys look great today.
We hope you're staying warm out there. You gotta be with the headbands and all the jumping and dancing. Thank you so much, ladies. Give them a round of applause for being here.
Tractoring down Main Street is the Rochester Hills Museum. Rochester Hills Museum at Van Heusen Farm preserves over 200 years of community history. Van Heusen Farm is located on the National Registry of Historic Places. They are open to the public year-round. They host programming about local history and offer guided tours and local exhibits.
Check out the cow they got, and the elf riding the cow. Give them a big wave, as well as our historical actors coming down the street.
Is that Pat? Pat?
Yay! Hello,
Pat McKay,
Mr.
the
Pat
director
McKay.
over there.
Thank you so much. Always a
They
fun
look great.
part.
Those are good outfits.
Yes.
The Rochester Hills Museum.
Ooh, you know I love a good dance, and as well as a cute puppy situation. And again, we have some great dancers coming up here. We have Ballroom Sensation. It looks like they're having a rockin' Christmas.
An Elvis rockin' Christmas.
Yeah, Elvis Presley theme going on. Owner and instructor Carmen Cunell has been 25 years teaching at this studio. If you are looking to learn about ballroom dance, this is the place for you. No partner necessary, ballroom sensations.
Foxtrot, waltz, rumba.
Roomba. Hustle and salsa.
Now they're hustling.
Here they go. Look how great they look in all their gear. And we have a float coming up as well. Ballroom sensation.
Elvis does one of my favorite Christmas songs, Blue Christmas, but you can't dance to it, so they picked something else.
I'm sure they could figure it out.
I couldn't, but they could. Yeah. Traveling Tom's Coffee of the Hills, delicious mobile coffee and beverage truck. Wonder if they're going to stop here. I need a warm-up. Great for employee appreciations, teacher appreciations, and any other event. Hot, cold, sweet, bold. They make sure they're your caffeine destination.
Oh, thank you so much, Traveling Tom's Coffee of the Hills. You provide a very great service to our community, and all the caffeine addicts out there say amen.
Yes. Nice truck, guys.
Check out that cool truck
Traveling
with the
Tom's
colors. Yes.
Coffee of the Hills. More puppy dogs. The Fur Angels are next. Pet Therapy Group, petting with unconditional love for all. They visit hospitals, schools, and nursing homes. Founded in 1998 with only 6 members, they now have 145 therapy teams. They are nonprofit, all volunteers. They say you must love dogs, and who doesn't?
Up next, we have our Rochester Raptors baseball team. The Travel Baseball Little League program is a true community baseball program. They develop kids into baseball players with high characters, and they believe that youth baseball supports the players' dreams and aspirations. Way to go, Rochester Raptors baseball.
They are happy. They're a lively bunch.
What a great day for these young gentlemen out here representing our community, being able to walk down Main Street, and they even have a cyber truck. How cool is that?
Thank you, guys. The Rochester area hometown Christmas parade continues. We want to remind everybody to thank our presenting sponsors, Erskine, Genesis, and Sarah. Rochester Christian University, here they come. RCU fosters an inclusive and welcoming environment modeled after the teachings of Jesus Christ. The university offers majors in traditional and accelerated learning formats.
RCU is committed to making Christian liberal arts education affordable to all. Find your home at RCU, right in our backyard.
I did. One of my degrees is from them.
Oh, that's amazing. I know a lot of people who went there and have had really great outcomes with their career path.
Rochester Christian University they've changed their name so many times. It was Rochester College when I went. Deborah's Stage Door Center for Performing Arts, celebrating 40 years of teaching children and adults to dance, teaching them voice, and teaching them acting. Dancers have been the national dance champions for 3 consecutive years. Dancers have performed at the Gershwin Theater on Broadway, and they are proud to have alumni that are on TV, Broadway, and at the Rochester Christmas Parade. Look at them go.
I love the outfits, ladies. Gentlemen,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, dancers of all kind in there, how fun. Right up next, we have not sure. Is this Rochester Adams? Yes, our back-to-back state champions in 2024. Their hardworking team and determination has made the community proud. The girls' soccer team ranked number 20 nationally, and the boys' soccer team ranked 13 nationally. Congratulations, our Rochester Adams boys and girls soccer teams.
Thank you. And marching reindeer sponsors continue with the Rochester Adams High School Marching Band. We want to thank Eric Steele from Farm Bureau of Michigan. Let me untie my tongue and say that again. Eric Steele, Farm Bureau of Michigan. Alumni of Rochester Adams, located in Rochester Hills, and focus providing personalized service. We want to thank you for sponsoring the Rochester Adams Marching Band. Let's take a listen.
The Rochester Adams Marching Band consists of 124 members marching with gold and white uniforms led by Matt Harris. They will be performing in New York City this coming May. The band will also be doing a clinic with Broadway musicians. And finally, we have the infamous Santa coming down the parade.
I can't believe we're at the end. Oh my goodness. Bordine's float with Santa, Rainbow Wish Child. Welcome Santa to the Rochester area hometown Christmas parade. Let's give it up for Santa. Santa and Mrs. Claus. Good to see those guys. Santa's float, sponsored annually by Bordine's Nursery, boasts over 12,000 lights, lots of snowflakes, and an LED screen with changing scenes. Check it out.
You'll notice that there is a special family riding with Santa. Each year, the Rainbow Connection, a local nonprofit organization, grants a wish to a child in need to participate in the parade and ride with Santa on his float.
Thank you, Bordine's, a family-owned business since 1939, for sponsoring Santa and Mrs. Claus.
And if you're curious about that Rainbow Child, we have Rainbow Wish Child Harrison, 3 years old, with his big brother Jeffrey.
There's the big man himself, Santa. You know how much Santa pays to park?
No.
Nothing, it's on the house.
And Mrs. Claus. Finally, all that noise and racket you hear following behind them are many volunteers and workers. We have buyers, towing, as well as our law enforcement officials.
And there goes the Grinch. Looks like they're subduing him.
Again, we want to thank our presenting sponsors today, Genesis Credit Union, Sarah Ford Buick GMC of Rochester Hills, and Erskine Law.
For the Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade, the Rochester area Hometown Christmas Parade. It's been my pleasure being here. My name is Michael Dwyer, along with Michelle Eberly from the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce. We're going to be back each and every year. Maybe not us, but the chamber will be here. The parade will be here.
The parade will be here. The parade will go on. Thank you to our many sponsors and investors in our hometown Christmas parade.
Yes, thank you to everybody that participated, whether they were on a float, watched the float, volunteered for the float. part of our team of police and fire and emergency workers. The gentlemen way up there on the roofs keeping an eye on us. Thank you, everybody, for being out here at the 2024 Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade.
Yes, brought to you by the Rochester Regional Chamber Foundation, serving our communities for many, many years and bringing you the parade for over 70 years to downtown Rochester, Michigan.
For those here locally, travel safely. Visit one of the many restaurants and businesses while you're here in downtown. Stay for the light show. It's going to be just a blast all through the holidays. I love the light show, the big bright light show. And if those viewing at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining us today. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.